Here we go. It's the match made in hell. Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior taking on all three members of the Triangle of Terror.
And Hulk Hogan says this match here tonight is just as important to him as becoming WWE Champion was back on January 23rd, 1984.
That's saying a lot, but the Hulkster says he's been waiting to feel that rush again. He wants to experience that feeling he had when he first won the WWE title. And he thinks beating Slaughter and company here tonight will accomplish just that.
Look at Hulk Hogan. Whoa! Hogan really taking it to Sergeant Slaughter. Big shot. Slaughter's down. Back to his feet, but whoa! Maybe not for long. Wow, another shot from outside. They have got Sergeant Slaughter really near the big one. Yes!
Oh, man! And now taking it to Adnan and Mustafa.
Hulk Hogan on a roll here, but he tags out. Watch this, double clothesline!
Incredible action!
Warrior and Hogan. Slaughter's down. The question is, can he get back up?
Folks, later tonight, the man who the Ultimate Warrior forced into retirement, Randy Savage, says, "I do" to the lovely Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, what a match made in heaven those two are. My sincerest congratulations to the future Mr. and Mrs. Savage.
And if I remember correctly, this will be the first wedding here in WWE since October of 1985.
Oh, I remember that one well. Saturday night's main event. Uncle Elmer and his bride Joyce. You know, I still have nightmares over that kiss they had. Please, you two, get a room. Sergeant Slaughter is the brains of this operation. He's the one you need to be careful of.
Sergeant Slaughter's a traitor.
What?
He can't get enough of a beating, if you ask me.
Well, be that as it may, Slaughter is as dangerous as they come, and his Triangle of Terror has been running roughshod here in the WWE. What a shot! You know, I wonder if one of these days Slaughter will wake up and realize all the wrong he's done of late. You'd have to think that there's a conscience in there somewhere, right, Cole?
No, even if he does, King, would his country take him back after all that he's done? That's the big question. And to be honest, I don't know the answer to that. General Adnan with a great offensive show. Adnan sneaks out of the way of that one.
And I didn't know Adnan could move, but he does it again.
Ultimate Warrior gets out of trouble quickly.
Oh, and down he goes. Ultimate Warrior on the offensive. He's got him up. Slam. Interesting stat. This is the 4th SummerSlam and the 4th straight year that either Hulk Hogan or the Ultimate Warrior have competed in the main event.
They certainly are experienced in main events. But even more impressive, neither man has lost a SummerSlam match. 6 matches in all, 6 wins.
But on the flip side, this is the first SummerSlam match for Sergeant Slaughter. You have to wonder if that inexperience will cost him here tonight.
I don't think so, King. Slaughter's a veteran and a former WWE champion. He's accustomed to competing in big-time environments like this one.
All the little Hulksters in attendance here in New York City remember the role General Adnan played in burning that Hulk Hogan t-shirt a few months back.
And now it's payback time, King. Both Warrior and Hogan have long memories. They haven't forgotten how despicable Adnan is.
Neither have the fans. They're chomping at the bit here. They want to see Adnan get his.
These two teams have been at odds dating all the way back to earlier this year when Sergeant Slaughter defeated the Ultimate Warrior for the WWE title.
Yeah, well, luckily the Hulkster was able to bring the WWE Championship back to glory, back to America, when he beat Slaughter for the title at WrestleMania 7.
But as we've learned, that is not where the story ends. Despite losing the title, Slaughter and his Triangle of Terror have remained a force here in WWE. And their chief targets, Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, they've certainly wreaked havoc in recent weeks, but it doesn't doesn't look like Warrior or Hogan are intimidated by the Triangle of Terror. All the little Hulksters in attendance here in New York City remember the role General Adnan played in burning that Hulk Hogan t-shirt a few months back.
And now it's payback time, King. Both Warrior and Hogan have long memories. They haven't forgotten how despicable Adnan is.
Neither have the fans. They're chomping at the bit here. They want to see Adnan get his. Uh-oh. What are we going to see here?
Folks, coming in October, exclusively on pay-per-view, don't miss Hulk Hogan, a real American story.
Now that will be a hot ticket. From what I'm told, it traces Hulkster's rise to dominance here in the WWE. I can't wait to see it.
Sergeant Slaughter has vowed that his Triangle of Terror will continue its vicious reign and will make an example out of Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior.
Well, that's all well and good, Cole, but as we can see now, talk is cheap. And if we're to believe that statement, General Adnan is going to have to mount an offense here.
Of course, a lack of self-confidence has never been an issue with Sergeant Slaughter over the years.
General Adnan gets out of that one. Nice move.
Right on the tailbone.
And what a reversal from Colonel Mustafa.
Great reversal.
Look at him out there, reaching for the tag. He can't wait to get back in the mix.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
This reversal there.
Spear! He drops the elbow.
On his own, Sergeant Slaughter is an unbelievable force. But when you add General Adnan and Colonel Mustafa to the mix, he's damn near unstoppable.
Yeah, adding Mustafa was such a game changer for Slaughter. Not only is he a brick of a man, but he's also an accomplished amateur competitor.
A very rare combination, and of course, Adnan is just so devious. You never know what's going on in his mind. Sergeant Slaughter has vowed that his Triangle of Terror will continue its vicious reign and will make an example out of Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior.
Well, that's all well and good, Cole, but as we can see now, talk is cheap. And if we're to believe that statement, General Adnan is going to have to mount an offense here.
Of course, a lack of self-confidence has never been an issue with Sergeant Slaughter over the years.
I don't think there's ever been a match that has lived up to its billing quite like this one. They said it was the match made in hell, and that's exactly what this is. It's hell in there.
It hasn't been pretty, King, but it looks like Hogan and Warrior refused to lose this one. They refused to walk out of hell with a loss.
Yeah, they are so geared up for this one. And if they could put Adnan away here, the roof may get blown clean off this arena.
Look at the steel post. He anticipated that move perfectly. That's one way to get him in the ring.
Oh, that was a heavy shot. He was able to reverse that. Looks like somebody wants back in this match. Oh, a reversal. Oh. You hear how his leg connected? And a great punch there from Sergeant Slaughter.
Elbow drop.
Sergeant Slaughter digging down deep.
He almost took his head off with that lariat.
He didn't need a GPS to find the mark. And look at Hogan. Hogan looks to be setting up to finish this match. There's that big boot. And now Adnan and Mustafa want to get involved, but here comes Ultimate Warrior. This thing's getting out of control, Michael. That special referee Sid better do something here. Where's Warrior going? What's Warrior doing? Who knows? He's got a steel chair. Look at this. He's chasing Adnan and Mustafa out of here.
Oh, no. You got to be kidding me.
And Slaughter's down again. What's going to happen next? Reversal.
Listen to that chop echo throughout the arena.
Oh, Hulk Hogan saw that one coming.
Yeah, there's the reversal by Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, Hulk Hogan unable to be contained.
Man, Sergeant Slaughter getting what he deserves here. And to be honest, I couldn't be happier.
And you don't turn your back on America and expect the likes of Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior not to seek retribution.
I still can't believe that Slaughter has become an Iraqi sympathizer. The man was a real American hero.
That elbow did some damage.
I can certainly attest to how strong and powerful Hulk Hogan is. I fought him. I've gone toe-to-toe with him. I can tell you that the Hulkster can go.
No doubt about it. And the Hulkster's on a mission here tonight to put a permanent end to the Triangle of Terror.
Yeah, and if he does it, Hogan says the history of WWE may change forever. And that's a scary thought.
Sergeant Slaughter doing a great job of turning that around.
Whoa! He's measuring. He gets out of trouble there.
Oh, look at Hulk Hogan here.
Bam, another kick. The tide has turned again. They're going to fight to the end. Oh, after that, you're not seeing stars. You're looking at constellations. Oh, there it is.
He was one step ahead on that one.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
He saw that one coming.
Well, he was able to reverse and get out of that. Oh, Hulk Hogan saw that one coming.
Oh, my gosh. He's got him up. Oh.
Uh-oh, look at this. How awesome was that? He may get the 3 count right here.
Big elbow.
And he's toast. And there's an elbow drop.
Drives the elbow down again. He drops the elbow.
He's got him up. A quick scoop slam.
Uh-oh, trying to put him away.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
There's the cover. Can he do it? 3.
It's over. Hogan and Warrior with the victory here tonight.
Oh, we said it was a match made in hell, and hell is what it took to win.
I love a good tag team match, and this one was unforgettable.
These teams gave us everything they had in the WWE Universe.